Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we're going to be taking a look at a new knife that I recently received. I actually ordered this right after I got back from SHOT Show earlier this year, primarily because I had been interested in checking out this brand, which is Sencut. Sencut is actually a more entry-level, more budget-friendly line from both WE and Civivi. So they're part of the same company. So you have WE, which is your kind of top-end knives, and you have Civivi, which is your middle one, and then you have Sencut, which is the more entry-level brand. They are available through Amazon, so that's where I actually ordered it from. But like I mentioned, I have been wanting to try out the company for some time, and then while I was at SHOT Show, I got to see a couple of the different models, and I kind of landed on this one just because I had seen some reviews on it, and a lot of people said that it was a really fidget-friendly knife, and I do like to fidget with my knives, especially because I don't have a lot of button lock knives, which this one is. So again, this is Sencut, and if you guys can see right here, this is the model Watauga. I hope I'm saying that correctly. So Watauga, and it's model S21011-2. Now this particular model is available in a couple different handle colors and blade colors. This one here is the dark green micarta handle with the black Stonewash D2 blade. So again, because this is more of an entry-level knife, you're not going to have those higher-end steels and stuff like that. But I have to tell you, it performs very, very nicely. It feels really high quality. I actually just put it back in the box so you guys can see what it comes, how it comes, and basically you get a box right here, but also inside of the box you get a little case. So that is really cool. I like the fact that a lot of companies nowadays, even with their more entry-level budget knives, are including things like cases and stuff like that. Because again, I think I ended up paying about $50 for this knife on Amazon. It is, you know, it's anywhere from $40 to $60 range, I'd say. Right, 50 to 55 is probably what you want to be paying on it, especially because it's D2. But you get a lot of bang for your buck with this knife here. So again, this is a branded kind of case here. As you open it up, you have a couple things inside. First one is going to be a decal or a sticker. This is not the knife itself, it's another knife, but that's cool that they do include that. And then you get another little thing here that says enjoy your knife, share your opinions and whatnot. You also get a cleaning cloth, which is pretty nice. It is branded cleaning cloth, so I like this one. I like this blue color to match kind of like, I guess, the Sencut colors, the white and blue. So that's nice. And then you have a warranty card right in there also. And then the knife itself, the inside of the case is kind of felt lined, so that's really nice if you do want to keep your knives in there. It's not going to scratch it up or anything like that. So taking a look at the knife itself, again, this one is the Sencut Watauga. It's what I would consider a medium to larger size knife. So here it is in my hands. I normally wear a large or extra large size gloves. So you can see, you know, based on my hand size, what the knife itself is. Again, this one being the dark green micarta handle. I opted for micarta. I really like the feel of micarta. It just feels natural, has a natural grippiness to it. And then the oils from your hands and your fingers and stuff like that start creating a patina on it, which is nice. Again, this one already being in deep dark green. As you're sliding it in and out of your jeans or your pockets and stuff like that, it'll, you know, create that friction there too. So you can already see some of the flats here are starting to get kind of worn in, which is really nice, and I really do like that look. And again, this one is the black Stonewash D2 blade. So let's take a look at the handle itself. Nice and ergonomic, very, very comfortable. You do have black hardware all around it to kind of match that. Your pivot screw right there, your button lock here. This is a flipper, so you do have your flipper tab right on top there. On the opposite side, you have your nice deep right black pocket clip, and it is really, really deep right. The clip almost comes up a little bit higher than the handle itself, which is nice. I like it that it's almost like skeletonized clip, so it fits in your pocket really nice retention. So as I mentioned, this is a flipper assisted, or a flipper, not assisted, sorry, a flipper tab. So you do have a little bit of jimping on the flipper tab there. And then as you go ahead and activate it, The knife flies out very, very smoothly, locks up nice and tight. This came razor sharp as a D2 blade could get right out of the factory. Taking a look at that blade, again, this is the black Stonewash D2 blade. You do have the company logo right there, Sencut. And then just a tad little D2 on this side, nothing else on the blade face itself. This is obviously a Wharncliffe blade, as you guys see there. It is a straight edge, and then it comes to a pretty acute tip right there. You do have a finger choil right in the front here that you can choke up on the blade if you wanted to, and then a full run of jimping right at the top of the blade there, which makes it very comfortable if you need to choke up and you're doing intricate tasks and stuff like that. If not, you can just come right back here, and here it is in my hand. Again, I have a larger size hands, so I get a full finger, 4-finger purchase on it, and I do have a little bit left in the back there. So let me give you some specifications on the knife itself. Overall length is 7.99 inches, so just shy of 8 inches total. The blade length is 3.48 inches, so almost 3.5 inches, so perfect for the majority of EDC tasks. You do get a close length of 4.51 inches, and it is coming in at 3.37 ounces. So right in that sweet spot where it makes it really easy to carry. Again, you have fully open back right here. You do have liners in there, but they are fully skeletonized, so that cuts back on the weight very, very nicely. Again, I'll deploy the blade again very, very smoothly. Because it is a button lock, all you have to do is go ahead and press that button. It disengages the lock on the blade, and you can close it very, very easy. So as I mentioned earlier, I had heard that this knife is very, very fidgety, and I can tell you that it is. Now, for you knife nuts out there, you do have a couple different ways of deploying the blade. First one is you can go ahead and use that flipper tab to deploy it, and then it close back up. If you wanted to press on the button lock and just swing it out, you can do it that way also. Now the blade, coming close right here, it does have a section right here. It's a bit of a cutout on the blade there, so you can actually use your thumb if you wanted to. It locks in there, and you can open it that way. So if you wanted to open it a little bit smoother, maybe not attract attention or anything like that, you can. But because you have that cutout on the other side also, if you wanted to do a reverse flick or what they call spider flick, you can go ahead and do it that way also. So really, really cool that you get a lot of different options, especially for knife nuts like myself that like to fidget around and play around with the knife. You have a lot of really cool options to do that. So I had seen a lot of folks review this knife on YouTube, and they said that it was probably one of the better entry-level Sencut brand knives to get, the Watauga here, and I would definitely agree with that. I think for the most part, if you are looking for something entry-level, nothing that's going to break the bank, with some really good materials, again, that micarta feels really nice. D2 blade, again, it's not the best deal out there, but for the most EDC task is enough, you know, especially because you can sharpen it up, you know, pretty easy if you know what you're doing, and get a pretty sharp blade. Nice deep right clip, which is really nice also. Now, this is, as I mentioned, available in a couple of other finishes in the handle. So you do have a black G10 handle with a just a regular Stonewash blade. So if you didn't like the black, you wanted a regular Stonewash, you could do that. It's also available in a natural G10, so with the Stonewash blade also. So if you wanted something a little bit lighter, you can go with that natural one. And then they actually have a really cool option, which is if you like the black Stonewash D2 blade, they have one that comes in a wood handle. So that is a really cool combination. I thought about doing that one. I believe that one might be a little bit more, a couple of dollars more, just because of the actual wood handle. But it looks a lot more gentlemanly-like. You can dress it up a little bit more. But I just figured I'd go with this one. I do like the micarta feel, so I didn't want G10, I wanted micarta. So this is the one that was available, especially because, like I mentioned, I got it on Amazon. So if you guys are interested, go ahead and check them out. Again, this is the Sencut Watauga. I'm having a blast with this one. This is my entry into the Sencut brand, so I'm definitely going to be looking at some other ones to pick up, to test out, because I think they're doing a really good job. So there it is. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.